Hey bees, welcome back to my channel. Today it is Saturday, February 4th, and we are going to be doing a study vlog. I haven't done one in a really long time. I have made videos, but they're just like small clips. I haven't made it a dedicated video of studying in a while. So right now we are on the Science with Susanna page. I'm just going over everything that I want to know and remember and kind of go over, because there is a lot of things that I do have to go over and memorize. So I just made a list from anatomy and physiology, the things that I need to go over. I need to do the urinary system, the reproductive. I do want to go over the organs, terms, and tissues, the nervous system, the skeletal system, and the muscular. So that's the only thing left that I have to go over in the anatomy and physiology section. And then for general biology, I have to go over all of them, which is elements in the body, cell structure, cell cycle and mitosis, carbohydrates, lipids, DNA and RNA, which is the big one that I really want to go over, DNA replication, transcription and translation, cellular respiration, and meiosis, which is sperm and egg production. I did have a lot of these already on my list of things that I want to go over. So I'm happy that there's a general page for me to go to that is a free resource, and I think that everyone who's studying to take the T's should go over this. Okay, it is the next day. I did study for a few hours, I believe, maybe an hour and a half, which, to be honest, that is great because normally I would never have studied in the past on the weekend. And so I'm trying really, really hard not to be really hard on myself, but at the same time, push myself. There's a difference. And so, yeah. We are going to finish up the last few videos that I have left to watch. I thought it was a few, but it's actually quite a bit. I am going to be finishing up the innate defense systems. There's a video that I have like a little less than 4 minutes. Then I have the adaptive immunity, which is I have to do part 1 and 2. Immunoglobulins, I think that's how you say it. I don't even know. That's really important because it will be coming up on the test. And then I guess adaptive immunity limitations. We're just gonna do immuno one, and then adaptive inflammation, and then adaptive and part 1 and 2. Because I know for a fact I won't need the other ones. So let's go back, finish up that last video. I also found my glasses, my blue light glasses. So I'm excited to wear them. And yeah.
Now look what happens.
Okay guys, so I was taking a little break and I was like, oh, like let me take a 5-minute break. No, I turned from a 5-minute to a 50-minute break because I grabbed my Kindle and I didn't know it was going to be such a big distraction because I have been on this same book called Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter, and I've heard from various of like TikTokers and YouTubers saying that this book was really good, and of course it was literally such a good book. I honestly would give it 5 stars, and there is a lot of trigger warnings, and there's a lot of sad parts, a lot of scary parts, major trigger warnings. Please like look up like the basics of what the book is, but I finally finished reading it, and I'm super excited, and I low-key want to go to Barnes and Noble because it just made me love reading again. I was in a book slump for a really long time because I was reading Colleen Hoover's books back to back. As soon as I would finish her book, I would pick up a new one. And so I basically almost read like her whole book lineup, and I'll show you guys my shelf or whatever. And so I hadn't really gotten into like reading any other books other than hers because it took up a lot of my time kind of catching up because I love her reading style and I love all of her books. And so when I had finally caught up with all her new books and her old books, I said, okay, now let me look up what other ones like I want to read. And so this was one of them that another girl actually recommended on YouTube, and she said it was like her 5-star read. And I finally finished it after 2 months after being in a reading slump, and now it just makes me so excited to keep like reading different books. And like when you're out of a reading slump, you feel like so alleviated, and I feel so happy, and I just want to go to the bookstore and like buy more books because what else is there to do? And I have not been to the bookstore in a really long time, so I actually think I might go, and I'm really excited because I have not been in a really long time. Although I do have a lot of books that I do have to read, I kind of just don't. I just want to go to the library, walk around, get the feel of the books. I actually was gonna decorate my Kindle because I have a lot of stickers that I had ordered off of Amazon a long time ago, and I ordered a case for the Kindle and it does not fit. I don't and I looked up the exact like measurement size and it just does not fit, so I have to return this back to Amazon. I do have this case, but I want a clear case because I want to add a phone grip and the stickers in the back. You know how like all them TikTok girlies are doing, they like add the stickers like this but without actually like putting it on the back of their Kindle. So I do have to go return this, which is okay. So we might go to the library today, or not the library. I'm gonna do a little bit of research to see like what else I can get. There is a lot of books on here that are for free, so it's on my Kindle Unlimited. So there's The Perfect Marriage, The Housemaid, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and I have this book in my friend gave it to me. There's Rock, Paper, Scissors. They have A Handmaid's Tale. So I'm just gonna look up on like TikTok and on YouTube. I do have to charge my Kindle because it's at 20%, and that's like, I mean, it'll last me like a whole other month, but I just rather not risk it dying on me because I just fell in love with reading again, and it's so freaking exciting. You guys have no idea like what it feels like to get out of like a really long reading slump. Anyways, I'm kind of not wanting to finish the immune system. What am I doing? But I only have 60 minutes of the video. I only have 2 more to go over, which is part 2. And then I have the immuno ones. So I'm just gonna do those. Okay guys, so I just finished studying. I will be going over it again today, the immune response, because it's so important to know. Hold on. I'm just trying to make sure that I know the adaptive immune response, which I do, thankfully. Because it's kind of similar to your innate, like after a certain point where the macrophages or the dendritic cells are presenting to the T cells, it kind of activates the adaptive response. So yeah. Anyways, so we're done with the immune system. Yay, which is probably one of the longest subjects because there's so many components that go into it. But now we're moving on to the urinary system. We will be doing this today. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 videos I have to watch for this. One of them is how kidney filters blood, which is only 7 minutes. Then there's a part 2 to that one, and that one's only 12 minutes. And then you have nephron function, which I don't even know what a nephron is, so I definitely need to go over that. Part 1, it is 90 minutes, and part 2 is 60 minutes, so there is definitely a lot of information there. I think it's a nephron's like where like it looks like a little ball. That's what I'm thinking. I'm in charge of how I feel, and today I choose peace. I really like that app. I actually wanted to show you guys my books. I think I've showed you guys this before, but I wanted to show you guys what books I was talking about from Colleen Hoover that I've like read. There was only one book that I really did not like, and I've seen a couple people like mention the same thing. My dog's in here. I did move my room around, so the big chair isn't in here anymore because I just never sit in it, so I just put it in my office. Okay, so these are all of my Colleen Hoover books up to here, and I have a lot of favorites. All these right here, and then Variety, and like basically all of them, they're literally my favorite. They're probably like 4 to 5 star reads. I love all of them except Confess. Maybe I need to go back and give it a chance again, but I just didn't really like it. And then I do have a book series that I got a while ago on Amazon for like 30 bucks for 6 books, so that's really good. And then I do have the Inheritance games. I do have quite a bit of books that I have to get through. I did start the Love Hypothesis. I did start the Spanish Love Deception. There's so many books on here that I really want to get through, but I just had been in a reading slump, so. Okay guys, so it is much later. It is 6:02. I took quite a long break because I was mentally drained and tired from studying for like 3 to 4 hours straight. But right now we're gonna go ahead and pick back up with studying. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it today, but I definitely at least want to get 1 or 2 videos out of the way. That way I only have like 2 to do tomorrow and then review and then move on. I kind of want to get over with the science section this week, which seems really, really hard, but it don't work. So as long as I can get the science section out of the way, we're good. I did reschedule just in case my exam until the end of this month, but since it's remote, I'm able to change it whenever I want to. And let's say after 2 weeks from now, I am like ready to go. I studied everything. I practice. Then I'm gonna go ahead and reschedule for whenever I feel like I'm ready to do it. I'm not gonna, if I need to wait until the 28th, then I will wait, but I don't see myself needing that long.